Today I will be doing the small booktuber tag. I was tagged by the lovely Sun from Sun and Moon Reads. I've really been enjoying her content recently. You should definitely check her out. Plus you get to meet her adorable little kids when she does this tag video. It's so cute. So I will definitely leave that linked below, as well as the original creator of this tag. The first question is to introduce yourself. So hi, I am Sam. I have a lot of hobbies, namely reading and booktube, but I also like a lot of other things. I like tea, I like aquariums and fish, I like bullet journaling and watercoloring, I like anime and watching tennis. I'm currently teaching myself Spanish and Japanese, and I love to travel and explore new places. Question 2 is, how long have you been on Booktube? I've been on Booktube for 2 years and a couple months at this point. I think my first video was on October 1st, 2018. So I've been around for a little bit, definitely not as long as some people, but I don't think I could be considered new either. Question 3 is, what type of videos do you make? I make the standard Booktube content for the most part. I do a lot of wrap-ups and reading vlogs. I don't do as many TBRs or hauls, though they will show up occasionally. I also do tag videos and some recommendations and list videos. I have a few videos that are kind of outside of Booktube content as well. I have a couple bullet journal videos and also a study with me. Question 4 is, what do you love about Booktube? My favorite part, honestly, is consuming Booktube. I really like getting recommendations for new books from other people. I have such a wide range of knowledge of books that are currently released because I started watching Booktube, and it's my favorite thing. I love being able to hear a bunch of different people's opinions on books and decide from that whether I want to spend the time and read them or not. And I love getting excited about books with other people as well. Booktube is honestly such a great resource for readers, and I really love it from a consumer standpoint. I also really love making videos. It's a lot of fun being able to talk about the books that I enjoy, so I like both sides of it, though I think I'm more of a Booktube watcher. Question 5 is, what types of books do you read? I read mainly fantasy. It's closely followed by romance and manga, but the number one is definitely fantasy. I will also read other genres. I read some contemporary and nonfiction and a bunch of other things. They're just in lower quantities than my fantasy. Question 6 is, what is your favorite video that you've made? I don't actually know. I do really enjoy my reading vlogs. Reading vlogs are my favorite videos to make. I just have a lot of fun filming and editing them together, so I'm going to say my most recent reading vlog. And actually that was one that I experimented a bit with. It's a mini weekend reading vlog, and I don't talk throughout it, so it's a little bit different from my normal reading vlogs. It's also much shorter, but I actually really enjoyed putting that together. And the final question 7 is to tag a few small booktubers. So most people that I've seen have already done this tag, so I'm just gonna make this more of a shout outs rather than a tag, because I'm very late to this tag. So the first channel I'm going to mention is Rose from Rose Rambles, and she is the sweetest human being, and she has the most fun sense of humor. She finds a way to make things that I don't originally have an interest in be interesting. She's so entertaining to watch, and she has a few videos about Thailand now because she just recently moved to Thailand, and it's so exciting, so I definitely recommend you check out Rose. I would also like to mention Angela from Literature Science Alliance. She is very well read in fantasy and sci-fi, and also very well spoken in her reviews and opinions. She has a fantastic series called The Science Behind the Magic, where she goes into scientific explanations for magic from different fantasy books. She is a scientist, so she knows exactly what she's talking about, and she's able to articulate it and explain it in a way that's really accessible for everyone. I just really enjoy her content, and you should check out Angela. I would also recommend Jocelyn from Yogi with a Book, who is another fantasy reader, but she focuses a lot on Latinx authors and books. She's also very well spoken and able to identify exactly what worked for her in a book and what didn't, so you have a better idea of whether it will work for you. And I just appreciate her insight, both in terms of just good fantasy books, but also in terms of diversity in literature. And lastly, I have Jade from Jaded Reader, who makes a lot of different kinds of Booktube content. She has a lot of list videos that are really interesting, so love interests that she either loved or hated, or just lists of recommendations for dragon books. Her videos are a little bit more unique and very fun to watch, and her vlogs tend to have a bit of witchy naturey vibes, which is lovely. And she's involved in a lot of readathons and read-alongs, so she's very good at engaging with the community, and you should definitely check her out. Since most of these people have already done this tag, if you're a small booktuber and you want to do it, feel free to say that I I tagged you because I am officially tagging you. But that's it. It's a pretty short and sweet tag just to get to know me a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye.